The disease is Meniere's disease. As we described in vertigo, Meniere's disease is the commonest disease for autogenic vertigo. Autogenic vertigo means vertigo which is occurred due to ear cause. So, first is introduction of Meniere's disease. The name is Meniere's disease, which comes from the name of the inventor of this disease, first described by Prosper Meniere in 1861. So, what is Meniere's disease? Meniere's disease is a disorder of the inner ear where the endolymphatic system is distended with endolymphatic fluid. It is characterized by number 1 vertigo, number 2 sensory neural hearing loss, number 3 tinnitus, number 4 oral fullness. These are the 4 symptoms which we find in Meniere's disease. Now, incidence. It happens 1 in 1000 individuals. Commonly begins between 3rd to 6th decades of life. It is the commonest cause of autogenic vertigo. Male is to female ratio is 2:3, that it occurs mainly in female. Usually the disease is unilateral, but other ear may be affected gradually. Now, what is the etiology? The exact etiology is unknown. Discussing the following risk factors, that is metabolic disorders like diabetes, hyperthyroid, hypothyroid, then toxicity, then allergies, emotional factors, that is stress, then circulatory disorder. Now, what is the pathophysiology? Due to the etiological factors, there is overproduction of endolymph, excessive accumulation in the inner ear that increase pressure in inner ear, which rupture the Reissner's membrane, and there is permanent loss of auditory and vestibular function. Here, just see the first picture. The blue portion we call the endolymph, which is filled with endolymph, and in the second picture the endolymphatic part is distended. Here there is more production of endolymph, so the part is distended and filled with endolymph. Due to the second condition, Meniere's disease occurred. Now, just see, red is the Reissner membrane, and in the second picture we see that there is arrow which indicates that the pressure in the endolymph is increased and the Reissner membrane pushed backward, and gradually it will tear, and then Meniere's disease will occur when perilymph and endolymph will mix after tearing of the Reissner membrane. Clinical features. Number 1, vertigo. Periodic episodes of vertigo accompanied by nausea and vomiting. Next is hearing loss. Hearing loss is fluctuating type. Gradually the hearing loss will be severe, but it will fluctuate. If vertigo starts, then hearing loss will occur, and if vertigo goes, then hearing loss will be recovered. So it is called fluctuating type. Here mainly we see the sensorineural hearing loss. Next is tinnitus. Next, sense of fullness of ear. The patient will feel ear will be blocked. Now, how diagnosis can be done? Like history, otoscopic exam, tuning for test, pure tone audiometry, speech audiometry, vestibular function test, blood sugar, electrocochleography. What is the treatment? Reassurance, low salt diet, then avoid smoking, avoid exercise, avoid excessive intake of water, then bed rest, then vestibular sedatives like promethazine, use of tranquilizers like diazepam, then diuretics, then surgical correction like decompression of endolymphatic sac and liver intectomy. These are all about Meniere's disease.